Yo, what's poppin', boys? It's your boy. I have just recently finished Half-Life, and before I started Half-Life 2, I wanted to go through and make a tier list because fuck it. I want to do something a little bit different this time than my usual walkthroughs and all that good fun. So let's get into it. Now, some of these weapons on here, from the tier list that I found, some of these weapons are from the DLC, and I have not played the DLC. I've only played main game. So we're just going to be rating the main game weapons because I have not used all the DLC weapons. So we're just going to be rating the mainline guns. Now, I want to start with the pistol. Now, the pistol it's pretty good early on, I'd say. I'd say later on it kind of falls off a bit once you unlock the SMG or the assault rifle, depending on what version of the game you're playing. I think there's like a graphics mode. I had the SMG, but they're just reskins. I found myself using the SMG a lot more, especially because the SMG has like the grenade launcher. So we're gonna put the pistol, I want to say, E tier because it's not horrendously bad. I didn't find myself using it a whole lot later on. Next up is the crowbar. I think you all know where the crowbar goes. It's S tier. You know, it's all around. It's a crowbar. It's the Half-Life crowbar. You can't, and it doesn't fail. I didn't use it a whole lot through my playthrough, but it's really good at opening the boxes and saving on ammo. And of course, it's the crowbar. It shreds. Very much else to say about it. Let's do an explosive. Let's do the grenade. Now, the grenade I used here and there, it's pretty good all around, I'd say. I mean, as long as it falls where you want it to. But most of the time, when I threw the grenade, I end up killing myself with it. I know it's a skill issue, but we're gonna put the grenade, I want to say, C tier, because it can work out pretty well. But when you have a skill issue, it kind of blows your ass up. Next up, let's go with the one arm gun. I don't know what this thing, I forget what this thing, I don't really know what this thing's called, but it's the arm of one of those big unit guys or whatever that you fight, and you get its arm and you can use it, but it's got infinite ammo, so it's pretty good. What the thing is it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, I found. Usually most of my playthrough I was just kind of struggling with it. I used it here and there just to kind of pull it out and then like, use some bullets in it. Then I put it back away and didn't really use it a whole lot. I'm gonna personally put this thing in D tier because I really did not personally like this weapon. Next up, I want to go with the Magnum. Now, the Magnum I judged kind of harshly when I first got it, but I found out real quick that the Magnum is it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I'm gonna have to put the Magnum A tier for now, potential S tier. Now, the C4, I like the C4. I didn't really use it a whole lot, but when I needed it, I needed it. The C4 really came in clutch sometimes, I'll tell you what. Especially when it came to the tanks, when I didn't have any rockets left, or the big guys I found out get shredded by the C4. So we're putting C4 A tier. Now, the mines. The mines are cool, but it's like when you're a kid and you open a Christmas present and you get clothes, you know, it's like a pair of jeans or something, and you wanted your favorite toy. This gun, well, this mine, that's how I felt whenever I opened up a box and I got mines. Okay? They can work, you know, when you need them to, but the thing with the mines is it's like, it takes away from the fast-paced combat, you know, it takes away from the flow state, because you gotta stop, put the mine down, run behind the box and wait for them to fall into it, and then you had to take out mines quite often, and those are really annoying, so I'm putting the mines at F tier. I really couldn't stand these things, and sometimes they just wouldn't straight up work. Next up is the shotgun. Now, the shotgun, I was a little bit mixed about the shotgun. It was really good at times, especially like early game it was really good. Especially against like some of the weaker enemies, like the Zap guys, I forget their name, but like the alien dudes that zap electricity at you. Those guys get shredded by the shotgun. It's like a one-hit kill almost every time. Same with like the head crab enemies, like the head crab zombie guys or whatever. Those guys get shredded by the shotgun too. We're gonna have to get shotgun C tier. Because later on, I didn't have much luck using the shotgun against the soldiers, and neither did I have good luck using them against like some of the like the bigger guys or whatever they throw at you later on. So it's gonna be C tier for now, C tier. Next up is the SMG, which on this version it's the assault rifle. Now this thing was pretty good. I say all around it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was really effective against like crowd control type deal, like when they threw a bunch of head crabs at you. Whip out that SMG and it takes care of business. We're gonna get the SMG B tier. Next up is the crossbow. Now, the crossbow, I love the crossbow. I love the crossbow. I found the crossbow super effective against the soldiers. It was really good at saving their ammo. And this thing shredded almost everything I came across. Like, I'm talking, this thing took out the big guys within like 2 or 3 shots. The soldiers 1 shot. Pretty much good against almost everything. Like, this thing tore some shit up for me on my playthrough, so we're gonna give this thing S tier. Okay, next up is the propulsion cannon. Now, I don't see it on here. I don't know what the propulsion cannon really looked like in the older graphics, or the newer ones. I can't really tell which one it is. But I don't see it in here, so we're just going to substitute for one. We're going to grab this thing, because it kind of looks like it. Now, the propulsion cannon, it was, like, alright. I didn't like it. I avoided trying to use that thing at, like, most all costs. It wasn't too bad if you charged it up, but I didn't find myself doing that a whole lot. And I pretty much avoided it, especially later on once I got the other bad boy. I pretty much avoided this thing, so we're gonna put this thing on D tier. Next up, the rocket launcher. Now this bad boy is pretty good. I'd say the rocket launcher tore some shit up. I mean, it's a rocket launcher, what do you expect? Takes out tanks, helicopters, more tanks, pretty much everything. Like that thing's a monster. It tears shit up. Anything much else to say about it? S tier. Or, you know what, we're gonna put that in A tier because it ain't like you had the most rockets for it, and you only get to use it a handful of times when you did. Because it's mostly good for bigger boss enemies. Alright, now for the last one, this is my favorite weapon. They give you it towards the end of the game, so it's like an end game weapon. But it's pretty good. It tears some shit up, I'll tell you what. And that's gonna be the glue-on gun. S tier. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. This thing was like a lifesaver at times. Not only that, it takes up the ammo for that you use for the propulsion cannon. And I didn't like the propulsion cannon, so a lot of that ammo stacked up. Instead of using that gun, I whip out the good old glue-on gun. Just tear some shit up with that, so we're going with glue-on gun. And there you have it. This is my tier list. First tier list I've done, so maybe I'll do more in the future. This was kind of fun. A little short, simple video. Let me know what you guys would put these if I made a mistake here. I know I'm not the biggest, I'm still pretty new into Half-Life, and I've only done 1 playthrough, so some of these guns I have not used quite a whole lot. So I'm probably gonna have, so some of these might be a hot take to some people. So, be nice to me. But I want to know what you guys think if you guys were to change some of these around. Let me know what you guys would put into this. So maybe, I don't know, if you put the shotgun in A tier, let me know. So yeah, there you go. There you have it, guys. There's my tier list. All of these ones down here I have not used because they're all DLC, and I have not played the DLC, so I can't really rate them because I have not used them. So they're gonna stay down here in the forbidden layer. Okay, well, so if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys want to see more. And yeah, I look forward to doing Half-Life 2 soon. See you guys later.